So what three things did you enjoy the most today?
I liked when we were doing the walk thing about our personality, and I liked when we did the negative things away. So that was really
Yeah,
cool.
throwing away things that are stopping us.
Yeah. And I liked the way you had those 12-step things, those steps to, that was
The
awesome.
steps for winning a pageant.
Yeah, that was so cool. Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. And what about you?
Well, my name is Sarah, I'm Ella's mum, I'm also from Shoreham. For me, coming today, it was helping me develop my own business.
Yes.
You've built up something yourself at such a young age, and it's very inspiring for me.
Thank you.
And if I can achieve half of what you've achieved, I'll be thrilled. What it has helped me do is learn how you have coached girls to win, and hopefully I can take some of that on board and move that forward with my girls as well and have some more success.
Perfect. So, and also you participated as well in terms of...
I did my walk. I strutted my stuff. I showed these girls how to do it. Marvellous.
Brilliant. And so what about you, Florentina?
Hi, my name is Florentina. I'm from Walthamstow. And the first thing I really enjoyed about today was when Sarah asked me the questions. It really helped me because I'm not a really good person. I'm not a really good talker at questions. And second of all, I like meeting Ella, sorry. She was a nice person. And I actually like the things when, the part when being told us the judges are looking for and what they're not, like the bad things and good things. It actually helped me a lot. So I remembered it now, and then hopefully I'll be good next time.
Brilliant. And also your interview round was really interesting as well.
That was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
You grew through that. That was really, really exciting to watch that metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Growing and enjoying being asked questions.
Exactly.
Answering them. That was fun.
I think also just the community spirit, just being able to iron out our weaknesses here. And so what do you think you're going to do between now and the next pageant to put into practice what you've learned today?
I think that, like you said, that the judges are expecting you to work on, your walk and everything, 30 minutes a day. So I think I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay, 30 minutes a day. Brilliant.
I think my walking and my interviewing, I have to practice a lot on them.
Okay, so interview and walk. What about you, Sarah? What do you think you're going to do?
I think I'm going to make a few phone calls, get a few of my girls in the studio, and run through with them their beauty walk technique.
Yes.
And looking like they're having a really good time up there.
Brilliant. It's true, because when you being a beauty queen or model, it's about showing that you're enjoying yourself and that you're really in the moment rather than just looking like you're doing it for the sake of it. Everything has to be believable, even on camera.
Yeah.
Okay, hi everybody.
Hi!
Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Did you enjoy this event today?
Yes!
Woo! Okay, so this was the VIP Pageant and Modelling Training Day. What's different about this event from most pageant or modelling training days that you've been to before?
I think this one is because they actually helped us a lot, especially with my interviewing and the walk and telling us the things that the judges expect from you and what they don't.
Right, okay, so basically you worked on your interview technique, you figured out things that you could do to improve.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, brilliant. And so what about you, Ella? What did you enjoy? I mean, it was very intense, wasn't it? It wasn't like a normal walking up and down thing.
Yeah.
So what did you find that you gathered most from this?
I think that the thing I gathered most from this was when we were doing the writing things and you were talking about how the negative things can sometimes come through when you're on stage. And that's the thing that I'm really going to take into account when I'm on stage.
Brilliant, perfect. Okay, so where do you see yourselves? I want to know where you're going now, as in, where will I see you in the next 2 months? Like, what can I expect from you, or what wonderful thing do you want to achieve in the next couple of months or a few months?
I want to have won Ultimate Grand Supreme.
Ooh, Ultimate Grand Supreme. I really hope you do win this. And so what's your game plan? What do you think you're going to do, like maybe 2 things you'll do to try and win this?
First thing is that I'm going to practice more. I'm going to practice every day.
Yep.
And the second thing I'm going to do is when you're talking about the things that judges don't like, I'm going to make sure that I don't have any of them.
Those things. Oh, brilliant. Perfect. Okay, so I want to ask you about the material now, because I've given you quite a few handouts, and there is more to come, by the way. So I basically got something that I want to give you, which is from some judges and some other like models and beauty queens. So I'm going to be sending you this as well. But what do you think about the material so far? For example, what did I give you today, and what do you think this will do for you in terms of walking away with some of this material?
We've had quite a selection of things given to us, ranging from the 18 vital things you need to succeed, which, even though a lot of them seem very simple and obvious, having them written in front of you just makes you think, oh yeah, of course, that makes sense now. I think the questions particularly are really helpful, because these are questions that come up time and time and time again. So I do think practicing them, taking them home, working on them will certainly help. Also having the opportunity to run through some of the answers here.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter if you say something that's not quite right, because you're not being judged and you're with other people who are doing exactly the same thing. So that was really helpful, I think.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
The bit that personally stood out for me was the 20 ideas of places to make appearances. A lot of the time, I don't know about you all, but when I'm talking about appearances, I'm thinking turning up at a pageant to be a judge, or coaching, or something like that, actually that is related to the pageant.
Yes.
To actually think of going to a place like the Sea Life Centre or whatever, and using that as an appearance, hadn't even occurred to me. Just wearing a sash or a t-shirt representing the pageant system, and building up a portfolio that you can take onto other pageants, not just the one you're taking part in this weekend. That's been really useful for me. That's one thing definitely I'm going to take away with me.
Perfect. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And would you recommend girls to come along to this, or any women to come along? Like, do you think it's worth it? And also, okay, so what do you find different about this training day compared to other pageant training days? Because I mean, obviously we didn't focus on just the walk, like that was the least thing we focused on. I wanted to focus more on mindset, your belief systems, really working through what the judges are looking for. So what did you find?
Who's going to answer this? Want me to go ahead?
Yeah.
You can go to any pageant coach to learn the walk, to learn the routines, to be advised on what colourings to use in your dress, what makeup to wear, how to have your hair. But to go to a course that actually works on your psyche, your understanding of your own ability, understanding of what you want to achieve, that just has given me a positive uplift. It's given me that drive to say, do you know what, you can put me down as much as you want. I know I've taken those 3 words away with me. I'm going to say to myself, and I'm going to believe that in myself. Yes? You think so? Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, thank you. And finally, what I want to say is that I want to put something like this onto an online course, and I'm really, really passionate about like really helping people, just giving people a bigger understanding of the pageant world, the modelling world. You know, would this be something that you would be interested in, or do you think that people would be interested in something like a pageant course, like an online course, a community where, you know, there's a private Facebook group, perhaps a forum, video course where you, bit by bit, I go through each section of all these different things. Do you think this is something that would interest people or yourselves?
I think so. There are so many pageant systems popping up, as we've said, all over the country. And every day I'm receiving inquiries from mums asking, what they should do. Is this the right outfit? Should they take part in that pageant system? What's the difference between this style of pageant and that style of pageant? I think if there was a central place for all these new mums and contestants to go to, where they could ask the questions and receive the answers from someone who is experienced in the industry but not necessarily ramming their own pageant down their throat,
Yes.
so it's an independent thing, I think that would be a huge bonus, because you do find when you go on some of the pages, all they're doing is promoting their own pageant. Come along and see what it's like. Sometimes you just want to know, well, what sort of dress should I be looking for? And is this the right sort of system? And I've got a son. What should he be doing? Can my grandmother take part? I think just to have that forum would be a really useful thing. And the only really online tutorials we have for our children are American.
Right,
And
yes.
we're not American pageants. It's a completely different pageant system over here. So I do think that could be something that we could build up, so that new mums and new competitors can look at what is expected here, not what is expected from America and Australia.
Yes, brilliant. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. And would you like to give any advice to anybody, just in general, like some tips of what girls can do to be successful in the pageant or modelling world?
What do you think?
Just be confident.
Be confident, okay.
Don't be shy, just try your best.
Okay, brilliant.
Good. What about this?
Smile. Smiling is so important. Brilliant. So, okay, I'm going to turn the camera around and talk to all of us. I don't know if I can get... Okay, so I forgot my tripod today, so I'm actually holding the camera. But yeah, these are all my lovely, I don't know if you can see them in the background, all the lovely people that have come for the training today, for the VIP modelling and pageant training day. Thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. Yes, we've really enjoyed having you, watched us, and we hope to see all of these lovely people again. And at the grand final, maybe you lot coming along, or coming to maybe another training day, or just you know, I just look forward to hearing your success stories, and I really do hope for you to achieve more success. So thank you so much, and bye.
Bye. What do you want to say?
Oh, thanks,
Thank you so much for coming. And thank you.
Thank you so much. I've learned so much today. Just myself, thank you.
Thank you.
And it's got some stuff for you as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Oh, that's so
I'm
lovely.
going to buy my CD.
Oh, it's so
What do you want
nice.
to see?
No, I actually got these flowers as well. Florentina gave me these flowers. So thank you.
Not a bad day.
I know, that's all it's all. I'm really thankful that you've all come today.
I'm really glad, because it was something that it's a long way for us to come, and
Wow, oh, this was your CD.
Yeah.
Thank you.
it's a charity
I
CD.
can't wait to go and play it.
I signed it.
She signed it on the back for you, look.
Oh, it's lovely.
No, I'm glad you came. Tired, but it's been a good day, thank you.
Me too.
Thank you.